Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 224. Now, last week I said I was going to come back into the darkness and do the other side of Grindhouse, coming at you at 200 miles per hour. Yeah, man, this is Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said back in May when I did the Grindhouse review, you know, like I said back there, that this movie was one hell of a thrill ride, and it did not have a score. It didn't have an original score whatsoever. I mean, it had a great soundtrack, but it did not have an original score whatsoever. I mean, this movie is just pure fucking genius, actually. The entire Grindhouse experience was genius. I mean, but this movie, it really was some damn good shit. So hey, I gotta tell you, man, watching this movie again, and you know, you know, um, not many people will rate it. If they will rate any of Tarantino's films, and there are quite a lot of them, not many people will rate this high up there. But this is a very underrated film. You cannot go to sleep on it, okay? You cannot sleep on this movie at all whatsoever. So yeah, I tell you, man, with this movie here, yeah, he is one hell of a thrill ride, and yeah, you cannot, yeah, you really can't take your eyes off of it. I mean, it gives you the action-packed thrills, but at the same time, it gives you some really, really great dialogue. But then again, it's a Tarantino film, and a Tarantino film is going to have some great dialogue in it. Let me tell you, it's going to have some great dialogue in it. But man, yeah, man, I tell you, this movie right here, you know, it is 100% female driven. I mean, no pun intended. It is 100% female driven. I mean, the only guys you got in this movie, you got Kurt Russell, and then you got, Eli Roth that's going to do a cameo, and then you got a couple of other guys, but they're not they're not integral to the story whatsoever. But then you got the other appearance by Michael Parks, the late great Michael Parks. You know, playing the same character he played back in Planet Terror. Actually, he played this character in From Dusk Till Dawn too. Anytime you see Michael Parks, hell, he played this character in Kill Bill. Anytime you see Michael Parks in doing a Tarantino or Rodriguez movie, he's going to play the same as character. Just not noticing that. Actually, I did not just notice that. I just wanted to point that out. I mean, Michael Parks played the same as character in any of a Tarantino or Rodriguez film. That's pretty funny though. Yeah, Earl McGraw. You know, even though he got killed in From Dusk Till Dawn, he shows up again later. You know what? Hey, there's a theory out there that Tarantino has his own cinematic universe, and he can really capitalize on that. I mean, I think he said like this here: if Vincent Vega would go to a movie, Kill Bill would be the movie that he would see. So, so yeah, there is a connection. There is a connection. So yeah, man, I tell you, this movie though, yeah, Yeah, this movie, yeah, it is a connection, you know. Not only that it is part of the double feature, the double feature event of Grindhouse, but you know, it has a connection to Planet Terror. I mean, once in Planet Terror, you heard, when Fergie's character, Tammy, I think it was Tammy, either her or Dakota. Well, anyway, yeah, when they got in the car and they turned on the radio and you heard the DJ say, you know, yeah, to Jungle Julia in Love and Memory. That was out of continuity because, at this point, yeah, Jungle Julia already died. But in this movie right here, Death Proof, we saw how she died. And yeah, I tell you, man, this movie, yeah, Death Proof though, yeah. Let me get formal over here, Let me get formal. Death Proof, 2007, starring Kurt Russell, Rosario Dawson, Vanessa Ferlito, 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 Vanessa Ferlito. Do you hear me, butterfly? Miles to go before you sleep. Yeah, she played Butterfly. Arlene, but Arlene slash Butterfly. Anyway, Jordan Ladd, Rose McGowan, Sidney Poitier, not the Oscar-winning actor, the history-making Oscar-winning actor, but his daughter, Tracy Toombs, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Zoe Bell as herself. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie though, yeah, hell of a ride, great connection to Planet Terror. Out of continuity, if you've seen Planet Terror, you saw how the world ended. But you can see, but once you watch this movie right here, you get to see certain things that possibly could lead up to Planet Terror. But Planet Terror is its own story. But at the same time, it has the connection. So you know, these guys, man, these are my two favorite guys. Tarantino and Rodriguez, these are my two favorite guys. So yeah, man, Grindhouse, this was the this was the dream match, I guess you could say, the dream project. And both of my favorite guys working together, and they come out with this great event. And yeah, Death Proof at the time it was the favorite out of the two, but yeah, it most rightfully so. I mean, the movie is one hell of a thrill ride, and Tarantino, he wrote the movie, he co-produced it, he directed, of course, and he did the cinematography in this movie. I mean, yeah, he really put the work in. Yeah, and it came out very, very awesome, very awesome. I mean, I'm watching this movie, and the final chase scene. I'm watching this movie, and I'm on the edge of my seat. Not only on the edge of my seat, but I am gripped tight on the armrests. Okay, yeah. When I was watching this movie, at one point a few years back, yeah, I'm just gripping tight on the armrest because the action, the chase, the final chase scene was so intense. And man, seeing that Stuntman Mike, he getting chased down by these girls, the wrong kind of girls you shouldn't mess with. Man, yeah, Rosario Dawson, um, Tracy Toombs, Zoe Bell's character, those girls, yeah, do not want to mess with. And Stuntman Mike, he found out the hard way, the hard way. He should not have messed with these girls at all. I mean, once he took that bullet to the shoulder, he tried to speed off, and he sped off, and those girls caught up with him. It was over for him. Okay, it was over for him. Even though he thought he had the upper hand, when he lost them. Jesus fucking Christ, it's about time. Even though he thought he lost them. He did show up again. And boom. He just clip him from behind, flip the car over. Next thing you know, yeah, they get out the car, they walk over, gingerly, casually just walk over, grab him, pull him out the car, and yeah, they just start trading punches on him. I mean, yeah, his right arm is broke. He got a bullet in his left. And yeah, these three girls, man, they just trading punches on him. Just boom, feeding him their fists. I mean, man, they just started putting the whooping on him, putting the hurt. Yeah, put him in the hurt. The hurting game, man. This was definitely the hurting game, and yeah, they were playing it. Yeah, putting the work in on them, boy. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, stand them up straight. Keep working on them. Oh man, it was just craziness. But yeah, this movie, yeah, it's a slasher movie, even though you're not using no conventional weapons that you see in the slasher film. He got that car. That death-proof automobile. Cause yeah, he used to be a Hollywood stuntman, so yeah, he knows how to get the job done. You know, yeah, that's the thing about this movie. It is real. It is 100% real. The chase scene that you saw, it is real. I mean, stunt performers. You get stunt performers. You get stunt performers on that road. But man, there was no CG whatsoever. And yeah, it was just real. I mean, you see Zoe Bell on the hood of that car. She is literally on the hood of that car, and that car is going fast. I mean, a muscle car too. Yeah, that car is going fast. 200 miles per hour fast. Yeah, and she is clinging on to dear life. Oh, yeah, she got this glove, so yeah, she is clinging on to dear life. Okay, and she's a stunt woman herself, real life and in this movie. She's a stunt woman herself. But yeah, yeah, you was worried for her. She was clinging on for dear life. Okay, and that was just automatic. That was just completely insane. The final scene, man. I gotta tell you, some shit that you will never, ever want to see in real life. And in a way, you did see. If anybody saw this video, saw this video all over Twitter, but anybody saw this video of this truck, this semi truck, and, and he got a guy on the hood of this truck, and he's literally trying to shake him off. You see him jerking the wheel, but this guy, he is on the hood of this truck, and barely got any clothes on. you know, and you can see that some shit did go down. I mean, the windshield is smashed a little bit on the driver's side, especially. But yeah, and yeah, the truck driver, he is shaking. He's trying to shake him off the truck. I mean, and they going down the road here, and then the people right next to him is filming this whole thing, and it lasts for 18 seconds. But still, it was crazy, man. I tell you. And the funny part about it is Tracy Toombs, you know, Tracy Toombs saw this, and she had death proof flashbacks, and she wrote in the caption, ship mass anyone, and she tagged Rosario, and she tagged Rosario and um Zoe in the video because they were in that particular scene with her. And yeah, I tell you, it's just that was crazy. That was 100% insane right there. I mean, what the hell is going on in this world that you see some shit in fiction happen in real life? But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie though, yeah, it is just off the hook. It's craziness. I really can't give you any other description about it because yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. It's just, I mean, but it's exciting though. Yeah, the dialogue in this movie. I mean, dialogue written by a dude, but it is said by women, and yeah, you know, it's like it's like Tarantino got into the girls' minds, and you know, and they were just talking, casual conversations between friends at the breakfast table in a diner, you know, and yeah, it's just the movie's just awesome, all all around. I mean, it's straight up a 5 out of 5. That's all I can just say about it. It's just straight up a 5 out of 5. Awesome all around. You get to one level, and then it goes up to another and another, and it does not go down at all. I mean, hell, and this is the extended version too, not on not the not the one that he cut for the double feature of Grindhouse, but yeah, this is the extended version, the one that he originally intended to the one that he originally intended to release. So yeah, the lap dance that was cut off in the Grindhouse version, it was in here. And yeah, that lap dance was hot. Okay. Okay, seeing Eileen, aka Butterfly, give Stuntman Mike his lap dance. Man, I tell you, in a honky tonk down in Mexico. It just it was just real cool to see, man. It's just real cool. I really enjoyed it. But then again, hell, I'm a guy. How can I not enjoy a lap dance? Whether I'm looking at it or getting one, how can I not enjoy it? So yeah, I tell you though, man, it gives you something, and it gives you a lot. It gives you a lot of something, that's for sure. That's for goddamn sure. I mean, you got a lot of thrills and excitement in the final scene, the final chase scene. You got quite a bit of excitement once he did the second kill in the movie. I mean, yeah, you saw what kind of guy he was when he killed Rose McGowan's character, but when he went for the other the first set of girls, Jungle Julia, Eileen, and Jordan Dan's character, what's the name of her character, right quick? What's the name of her character, right quick? Shauna. Was it Shauna? See, that's the argument right there. That's the argument right there. Yeah, whether it's pronounced Shana or Sharna. I think it's pronounced Shana. But anyway, yeah, her, her, and the chick that was driving. Um, damn, just caught her name earlier. Lana Frank. Yeah, and Lana Frank, she was driving, and yeah, I tell you, when he when he he set himself up for that kill, yeah. Yeah, he saw them coming closer, so yeah, he started to hit the gas. He released the clutch, and he was gone. Next thing you know, he clicked on the headlights, and we saw all four of them get killed in different ways in that one huge crash, that one huge head-on collision. And yeah, you can't even determine which one got it worse. I mean, Eileen, she got her pretty face ran over. But the Jungle Julia, hell, her leg got sliced off because she had a leg sticking out of the window. Yeah, that crash happened. Her leg just got sliced right off. But then, hell, she and Lana, they were in the front seat, so yeah, they got crushed so bad. And then yeah, Shauna, she flew out through the windshield, but craziness, nastiness all the way through. But at the same time, it was still awesome. I tell you, God. But man, oof. But yeah, lots of excitement, lots of thrills, lots of action. This movie just awesome all the way through. Yeah, straight up 5 out of 5, man. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now, next week. Next week, coming back with, well, I won't be in the darkness next week, at least, thankfully. I've done more horror films this year than I could ever do in October that's coming up. You're just not realizing that. But hey, anyway, next week, it came with a voice. Now it needs a body. So yeah, you stick around for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.